Only on News 5, a Teller County woman undergoing a series of rabies shots after coming into contact with a bat which may or may not have had the deadly virus.
The bat was on its way for testing at the state health department's lab in Denver, but never made it there. Instead, it sat in a courier's car for more than a week, decomposing. Chief investigative reporter Eric Ross in studio asking state officials how this happened. Eric, what'd you find out?
Rob and Elizabeth, good evening. It's bad enough having to get painful shots you don't necessarily need. It's even worse when you get the medical bills in the mail. Bills this woman wants the state to be responsible for after the bat she captured was lost in transit.
The rabies virus is so fatal. Protect myself or die.
As a precaution, ERIKA KRABBENHOFT is going through a series of rabies shots after she came into contact with a bat inside her home in Divide.
I'm just laying there in bed and I'm hearing it flying across my ceiling. And I didn't know what was going on at first. And I felt something go across my face. I felt wind. I thought it was just me breathing, so I held my breath and I felt it go across my face again. I heard the wing beats, felt the wind from the wings. I think that sucker's in my bedroom. I woke up, flipped on my above light, and I saw it sitting up in the corner of my bedroom.
ERIKA grabbed a Tupperware container and captured the bat alive. She took it to a nearby animal shelter to be euthanized, and from there, the bat was picked up by the Teller County Health Department and transferred to El Paso County's Health Department. A courier contracted by the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment then picked up the bat and was supposed to drop it off at the state lab in Denver. But it didn't make it there. The state's health department telling News 5 Investigates that the bat was sitting in the courier's car for 8 days before it was located.
It, as you can imagine, was in poor condition after 8 days.
Lab director Scott BOOKMAN says the bat was not in a condition to get accurate test results after sitting in the courier's car.
We can definitively say that there was an advanced state of decomposition.
BOOKMAN says the state lab had no idea the bat was on its way for testing until the Teller County Health Department called for the results days later. Turns out the inventory log sheet was filled out on paper and not using the state's new electronic logging system. Had the bat been logged into the system online, the state lab would have noticed the bat was missing much earlier.
I think we have an opportunity here to go back and work with our local public health agencies to ensure that they know how to use the lab online system to ensure that this doesn't happen again.
I don't think it's fair that I had to pay for shots because they screwed up.
ERIKA is now receiving medical bills in the mail. She and her mother contacted News 5 Investigates for help after they say they were not getting clear answers on whether the state would cover the medical costs. Days after our initial inquiry, BOOKMAN confirmed Friday that after reviewing the case file, they'll be picking up the tab.
Laboratory leadership, in conjunction with the leadership of the Public Health and Environment Department, have decided that we will cover all of her unexpected, unanticipated out-of-pocket medical expenses.
And we will follow up with ERIKA to ensure the state keeps its word. Tonight on News 5 at 10, we'll tell you what other expenses the state says they'll be covering for her as well. Always watching out for you, Eric Ross, News 5 Investigates.